Well, coming up on today's show, we are spotlighting local business, and we're here at UC's new open-air market. Just one of the things that you're going to see. You're going to love to come out here and grab some of this fresh corn. But outside of that, we have a dental practice for those kids that are going back to school and some great eating on today's show. And, of course, we can't forget about getting some relief from that stress. So we stopped by Best Massage. Stay with us. You don't want to miss 1 minute of today's show. There is something for everybody.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition, liftoff.
You talk about an incredible learning experience for your children. We have found it for you on today's show, and you got to pay close attention to this if you're a parent and really looking for that quality education. We had an opportunity to stop by the Children's Adventure Learning Center. This is a new place on Polaris Parkway, about 38,000 square feet, and this is absolutely amazing. We talked to Melody Prince, and she told us more. I tell you, when we came around the corner to look at the building, it's just breathtaking. So tell us a little bit about the programs you offer.
Absolutely. Well, here at Children's Learning Adventure, we offer programs for children 6 weeks all the way through 12 years. And we operate our campus a lot like a private elementary school, where every student has an academic homeroom, and then they have the opportunity to venture into all of these amazing specialty enrichment classrooms. And it's all based on a STEAM learning. So we focus on science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics.
The kids that come out of these programs, what are you seeing? What's the end result?
Well, our entire mission is to raise their IQ and really prepare them for future success in learning with school, but also we have a before and after school program. So we really do encompass a lot of learning through all different programs, but we see our students really thrive and encourage their learning through multiple learning environments. So instead of one class 8 to 10 hours a day, they have the opportunity to go to a science lab, go to an art studio, culinary class, media technology, and then of course physical fitness with gym, and our after schoolers get bowling and dance, really keeping that learning engaged.
That is amazing. Now, you're a part of a large chain of these schools, correct?
Absolutely. We are going nationwide. We are absolutely sweeping the country right now, making sure every child and family has this great opportunity. I've been in the industry for over 20 years now, and there is nothing better than Children's Learning Adventure for children and families.
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious, but what's the difference between this school and a private preschool?
Well, at our school, we give them those multiple learning environments so our children can learn in so many different atmospheres, and we really do focus strongly on that education process of making sure that when a child has the opportunity to learn, it's encompassing the school readiness skill sets. We have assessments for our students. We can see their progress. We can individualize the curriculum to their individual needs, but also we know what matters most here. It's not just the building. It's not just the program. It's the teachers. So we have the most comprehensive teacher training in the industry to ensure that the quality of our teaching staff really does relate to the quality of the child's day in their programs.
So, Melody, when is the opening day for the school? I know this is new.
Absolutely. Our opening day is coming up. It's on August 14th, first day that we're hosting our students to actually start on campus. However, we do have an open house the Saturday before on August 12th from 10 to 1, and we are also hosting open enrollment now.
Give us some contact information where parents can come and find out more.
Absolutely. Go on to childrenslearningadventure.com. You can schedule a tour right there as well, or come down and see us at 360 Polaris Parkway.
I think it'd be well worth their time. Melody, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. We're excited to be part of the community.
Where can you find mile-high sandwiches with a New York-style deli flair? Neighbor's Deli on Henderson Road. John told us about some of their favorite sandwiches and what makes Neighbor's Deli unique. Well, John, thank you so much for having us out today. I have got to tell you, it smells so good in here. Tell us about Neighbor's Deli.
It's just a little deli. I make really big sloppy sandwiches, and we have a lot of fun. It's no pretense. Just I know a lot of my people, and we have a lot of, I just make sandwiches for my friends all day.
Well, you have customers that come here all the time.
It's bustling, at certain times of day, and breakfast is one of those times. And if we catch people at the right time, if they catch us at the right time, and it's you can see a line here even sometimes. So
One of your specialties is a Philly cheesesteak. Tell us why your Philly cheesesteak is so delicious.
it's as authentic as I can make it in Columbus. It starts with the meat. It's a good ribeye steak. The way I do it is I do white American cheese, which is kind of melts into the meat, mixes with the meat well. The onions I saute really, really hard, so it comes out like, they're caramelized basically. And good bread. I mean, I think good sandwich starts with good bread, and especially if you get your cheesesteak early in the morning like Kevin did, that bread's coming right out of the oven.
What are some of the other sandwiches and specialties you have?
I have Big Monster Deli sandwiches. I think my best cold sandwich would be our country club, on the sun-dried tomato focaccia bread. I mean, the thing is this high. I put a lot of bacon on. I use real bacon. We fry our own bacon. It's not some microwave chewy product. Yeah, it's sloppy, and if you don't like sloppy sandwiches, I don't know what to tell you. It's not good unless you get a little on you. So, yeah, I mean, and I can pretty much say that about all of my sandwiches. Size matters to me, and I don't have a problem with people making a mess.
Tell us where everyone else can come to find you.
2142 West Henderson Road, tucked neatly behind the Sunoco station, and our website, www.therealneighborsdeli.com.
Everybody check them out, and thank you again for having
Thank you,
us.
ma'am.
Well, it won't be long for the kids are back in school. And of course, if you're thinking about their dental health, you may want to listen to this segment. We had an opportunity to talk to Dr. Smiley, and he told us what you should know about your kids' dental health and going back to school. Well, we're talking about back to school. And of course, a lot of kids are going back to school. Parents need some advice. So let's start some of the common questions that you hear. What age should kids start coming to the dentist?
Well, kids should first make their first visit to the dentist. Well, long before they go to the dentist, the parents should start pretending that they're going to the dentist. Show them it's going to happen. Make sure they understand the difference between a dentist and a regular doctor. But they should come sometime between 3 and 4 when they have a full complement of teeth, or if a parent notices that there might be a problem inside the mouth. You look inside. If you see something that's dark, it pretty much shouldn't be there. So you should have someone take a look at it.
Well, of course, one of the things is kids start playing sports once they go back to school. What's your feeling about mouth guards? How should they get them? And what's that process?
Well, the biggest thing a mouth guard does for an athlete is protect them against concussions. People think its primary functions about protecting the teeth, and it does do that. But by protecting against concussions is the big thing. So a Boral mouth guard that you can buy at a sports store, or a custom mouth guard made by a dentist, go a long way to protect them against concussions, 1, and tooth injuries, 2. So I'm all for it.
What happens if you knock a tooth out? What do you do? So it's the secondary is the one that comes in second. So what do you do?
Well, if a tooth is knocked out, the best thing you can do, and this sounds a little hard for most people, is to get the tooth back in that socket as quickly as possible. And then get to the dentist, because you do have to make sure that your tetanus is updated, and you got to make sure the tooth is going to need a root canal. But the sooner it's implanted back into the socket, the better chances it has that you're going to have that tooth for the rest of that person's life. So, number 1, just remember, find the tooth, get it back in the socket as quickly as possible. And if you just can't do that, the old-fashioned remedy of putting it in a little milk, it sounds funny, but it's exactly right, is exactly the way you should store it and get to the dentist right away. It's not something you want to see the next day. It's a true emergency, and you need to see the dentist immediately.
Yeah. So does that mean just hold it in place in the socket?
That means take it, look exactly where it came from, push it right back into the socket, and then just hold it with your fingers, or hold it with some gauze, or hold it with some tissues until you get to the dentist. Go right to the dentist's office.
Well, great information, Doc. Give us some contact information for Smiley Dental Practice.
We are located in Dublin, Ohio. Our contact is 614-889-0726, and we're open every day of the week except Saturdays. And you can find us on the web at smileydentalgroup.com.
You're still taking patients, right?
There we are. I'd love to have you.
Fantastic. fantastic. Dr. Morones, thanks so much.
Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more. Craft beer, fine wine, signature cocktails, and delicious food can all be found at Soulshine Tavern and Kitchen in New Albany. And you can even hang out on this great patio. Andrew told us more about their concept, where they got their name, and some of the items you'll find on their menu. Well, tell us what your concept is.
Well, the name Soulshine is one of our favorite songs. So it's a 1994 Allman Brothers song, very positive, warm song, and really felt like it set the vibe for what we wanted to create. So a warm, authentic, local place to get great food and drink.
What all do you offer here? I know it's a tavern, but also you have food.
Absolutely. Upscale American bar fare is how we would describe it. So we've got really from craft cocktails to our wine list to craft beers. We've got a local when possible thread running through everything that we're doing, and that's from some of our partners here on the food side, on the drink side, but also we wanted it to be a place where you can watch local teams and support, of course, the Buckeyes, the Blue Jackets, the Crew, and so on.
Fantastic. Well, let's talk about the food because it smells delicious and it looks delicious. Tell us about what you have here and what are some of your specialties?
Well, these are some of the most popular ones for sure. So this is the pretzel pecan crusted chicken sandwich. This is Reuben Scotch eggs, our burger and onion rings, sweet corn and vegetable pasta, and then the baked andouille mac and cheese, and then our most popular snack is the deviled eggs for sure.
Well, let's talk about some of your signature cocktails because we've got two of them right here.
Absolutely. So we've got the strawberry blonde martini, and then the spicy cucumber margarita. And very, very good, very unique, and very fresh. So they've been well received.
Now, you also offer a brunch. Tell us about that.
That's coming on August 20th. We're really excited about that. So we've had the menu and all the items designed since we opened, but just didn't feel like the timing was right as we're working through some opening opportunities. So we're rolling it out in 2.5 weeks on August 20th, and really excited about it. We think it'll be will resonate out here.
Another great thing I noticed, you have a really nice patio out back.
Thank you. Yeah, we're excited. You know, when the weather is right, it's typically packed, and so it's a great place to relax outside. And so yeah, we're excited about that space.
Yeah. Well, I wish you the best of luck here. Tell us how we can find you and if you have a website so people can come out and try you guys out.
Absolutely. So the website is www.soulshinetavern.com, and we're also on Facebook and Instagram as well.
Or stop here out in New Albany.
There you go. Absolutely.
Well, thank you again for showing us your beautiful new restaurant.
My pleasure. Thanks for being here.
Well, we're in the August heat, and that can certainly be hard on the lawn. You know, you may not want to deal with all those problems, and we've got the perfect place who can take care of you in this season. As a matter of fact, year-round. That's why his website is Landscape 365. We're talking about year-round landscaping. We had an opportunity to talk to Ty and learn more. Right now, I've seen some hot sun. It's beating these lawns up. What do you suggest? What do you just tell our viewers about that?
You're right, Mike. The lawn is literally taking a beating. The constant mowing, foot traffic, and the blazing sun can cause stress on our cool season grasses.
So what do you suggest to improve the quality of our lawns?
Well, that's easy. Aeration and overseeding will improve the quality of the lawn, and both services are completely natural and organic, which makes them a perfect fit for any lawn type, even the all-natural ones that don't rely on any chemical treatments or fertilization.
So when should you seed and when should you aerate?
You should be aerating and seeding right now or in the near future because upcoming shorter days, cooler temperatures are ideal conditions to grow Kentucky bluegrass, ryegrass, and fescue.
What's some of the biggest problems you see people facing right now with the lawns? I mean, do you cut them short? Do you keep them long? You know, I've heard both things.
You should be cutting pretty long right now because, like I said, the blazing heat is tough on our cool season grasses. It's really not made for that, but it gets by. It's just you should definitely cut as high as possible. And the aeration and overseeding will come in and then reinvigorate your lawn. You'll have new grass plants in there to help replace some of those old tired plants.
So, Ty, what if I don't want to manage that? What if I just plain don't want to deal with it? People just don't have time to do that.
Well, then you could call me, and I'll be happy to help you out. 365 days a year, I provide landscaping and landscaping advice, consultation, and course service.
And that means that lawn's going to be thick and green, and I'm not going to have to deal with it, right?
Your neighbors will be green with envy.
Well, fantastic. Give us some contact information, Ty, how we can get a hold of you at Landscape 365.
You can call me at 614-260-8774 or go to our website at www.landscaping365.com.
Fantastic, man. Thank you. I've seen this man's work. It is first rate. Give him a call.
There's lots of changes going on at the Bullet Ranch, including a total remodel. They still got their classes and even a girls' night out. Cody told us more about the renovation and some of the activities they have planned. Well, Cody, it's great to see you again. Boy, I gotta say, when I walked in here, there are some big changes going on here at the Bullet Ranch.
Yeah, I mean, it looks totally different. We're in the midst of remodeling and getting things ready to go.
So what are you guys doing in here? Because it looks so different.
It is really different. We've had customers say, well, it looks like a new store. We're putting in a long gun saloon to kind of give it that rustic feel, for the Bullet Ranch. So all of our long guns will be in there and they'll be stacked on the wall and you'll be able to see them a little bit better. Then we're making kind of like a circle, like a block O, where all of our handguns are going to be. And so it's just more accessible. It's more open. So there's not a lot of distractions and we can help people out a little bit better. Give us a lot more room for new product and kind of seeing what sells and get some new things in the store.
So tell me what you've got going on here. We're in midsummer, and I know you guys had a lot going on last time. What do we have going on coming up?
Well, we still have our date nights going on, and those have been a pretty good success. We have our man's camp coming up, but that's sold out, but we have that coming. And then we have our women's girls getaway. We still have slots open for that, so that's something fun, but that will be in September.
So that sounds like a lot of fun. Tell me what that is all about.
Well, they're going to start out shooting. We're going to do some self-defense classes, a full spa day, kayaking, zip lining, all sorts of fun things.
Let's talk about some of your classes that you're offering. Tell us about those.
Well, we still do our standard CCW class. We have the free handgun class that we do on Thursdays, and that's once a month. And then we have our self-defense, like our TAC classes that we still offer. So
fantastic. Well, how can we find out more about the Bullet Ranch and maybe take advantage of some of the activities you have going on or even sign up for a class?
Well, you can always go to our website at thebulletranch.com or stop in, give us a call. We always like it when you come in.
Fantastic. Thank you again for having us out.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Well, this week on our Spotlight in Local Business, we stopped by Morones Italian Villa. And what a great place. They have some wonderful lasagna, veal, and they say their stromboli's unbeatable. We talked to JJ and learned more. This may be Columbus's best kept secret. Tell us a little bit about the history of Morones.
Morones has actually been in this location since 1983, but it's been in Northwest Columbus for 41 years, serving pizzas, pastas, subs, salads. We've been a proud sponsor of many of the youth teams in the area. We have a whole hallway lined with trophies and plaques.
This restaurant is really a part of the community, isn't it?
It is. It is. We really enjoy our regulars, and anytime I get a chance to meet somebody that I haven't met before that has been coming to Morones for years, it's just a great experience.
Now, you've owned Morones about a year, and what motivated you to want to helm this restaurant?
We were 20-year customers ourselves, and we really wanted to make sure that we kept the tradition alive.
What's some of the things on the menu that people just really crave about Morones?
Well, our number one dish is the lasagna. People order, we have it in two different sizes. We have a large and a regular size, and people just eat it up. We also have a very good veal parmesan that the Italian Sons and Daughters of America gave 2 thumbs up for, and my personal favorite is the stromboli.
One of the things I really love, and you just don't see it that much anymore, is the buffets, and you certainly have them here. So let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, Monday through Friday from 11 to 2 o'clock we have a lunch buffet that's $8.95 and includes a beverage, and it's a pizza, pasta, salad buffet. On Wednesday nights, however, we have a large buffet with with dinner items like Italian chicken and lasagna, meatballs, rigatoni with red sauce. We usually have a vegetarian option, and we can also offer gluten-free options.
So you're saying if you go away hungry, it's your own fault, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. We even have a cookie pizza that sits on the buffet that you can't just take one piece.
JJ, it sounds like some of this might be a little bit high on the calorie side. Is that possible?
You don't go away awake.
Well, fantastic. That's what we all love. Give us some contact information where we can find you.
Sure, we're at Morones.com, and we're located at 1490 Bethel Road, across from Centennial High School. You can reach us by phone at 614-457-7444, and we also offer some delivery options on our website.
Fantastic. JJ, thanks so much for being on the show. We'll send some people out of the way to try some of that great stromboli you're talking about.
Excellent. Thanks, Mike.
Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news about upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/outandaboutcolumbus.
Well, look at this beautiful corn. Just one of the great things you're going to find here at the new open-air farm market that Greg Utze just built at Utze's Market. We had an opportunity to talk to him, learn more about this building and all the people that were involved in it. We've been talking about this for a little bit of time, and it's your new open air market. And what are you calling it?
Right, we call it the corn crib.
And why is that?
Well, of course, we're all about corn here.
And I'll tell you, for how long has this been open? Because you got a crowd here today.
We've been open about 2 weeks now.
People loving it?
Definitely. We've had a crowd here every day. Saturday, it's just wrapped around the building again. So
the corn crib, huh? So let's talk a little bit about the corn crop, because I've been kind of seeing it out in the fields, and it looks like, they say knee high by the 4th of July. It looks like it's about over my head right now.
Oh, our corn looks tremendous around here. Field corn, of course, our sweet corn. We're having a great crop. We're out there picking every single day. Ears are nice and flavor is great. The weather's just been tremendous for it.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, with all the rain, did that affect anything?
No, it actually has helped our sweet corn crop. And then the heat and this humidity a little bit, makes for a great flavor.
So how long did it take to build this, and who was involved in that?
We were, actual construction took us about a little over a month, maybe 5 weeks. Planning and stuff's taken us about 6 months, getting through the proper permits and things. And again, like everything else we do here, I want to use people I know, local people, friends of mine. And today I just want to mention them real quick.
Okay.
First one, our architect, Mode Architects, C.J. Andrews, a good friend of mine. Next we have Ron Stutzman. He's a builder, local guy, him and his sons. Daryl Miller, Lee Miller Excavating. He did our site work. R Squared Concrete, Rob Miller, local guy, and he did a lot of concrete work here. Great job. R&T Yoder Electric. Rod's a good friend of mine. Of course, they did the electric. Weaver Doors, awesome garage doors in here. Hosteller Trucking, Mike's Trucking. And of course, we can't do anything like this without our customers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Well, what's kind of going forward? What's the plans for this building?
Well, we plan to be open through the end of October. We may take some weekends after that. We did put heat in the floor here, so it might be a nice lead into Christmas. Once we get through the summer stuff, we'll be into apples, cider, fall decorations, pumpkins. This building will be clear full of that stuff by then.
People got to come out and see this. This is amazing. It sounds like a few, but if you want to get out here and check this out, you got to. How do we find you?
We are just south of Plain City off of Route 42, Converse Huff Road. Check us out on Facebook.
And what are your hours?
We're 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Fantastic. Greg, good seeing you. Another great addition here at Utze's Market.
Thanks, Mike.
Well, the summer season coming on, of course, a lot of us have those car windows down. Some occupations are more prone to having some hearing problems with that window down. We learned more from Greg Van Horsen of Absolute Hearing Solutions. We're turning into the summer months, and I think, one of the concerns, and I know this from the law enforcement side, that you get a lot of wind noise in your ears. Does that cause any particular problems for any occupations or just for people every day out driving?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, a lot of times we have truck drivers that come in and I'll look at their hearing chart and why is their left ear so much worse than the right ear? And then we'll find out they've had the window down. And same thing with law enforcement. They'll have the window down all day long, or drivers are just driving just vans or trucks, they'll have the window down, and that wind noise does cause an additional hearing loss.
You hear these radios that really thump and they're extra loud. How does that affect your hearing?
Other than hereditary is probably the number one reason why people come in here from a standpoint of poor hearing, because it affects a lot of the T's, the P's, the CH's, the higher pitch zones, and it will damage actual hearing. We think about protecting your hearing, but it's more of a long term. Like, oh, my ears are ringing from this loud noise. That's actually a shift, and actually it is damaging your hearing, but over time that'll actually really cause a severe problem with the overall understanding with speech.
So what does it mean about it affecting the T's, the P's, and the H's?
The human ear can hear from 20 hertz to all the way to 20,000. Mainly speech is from about 1,000 to 6,000, and that 1,000 to 6,000 or 8,000, that's where the noise really starts to, and the wind noise really starts to damage those hearings. So that's the first thing that goes is, well, they can understand, but it sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher, and noise or distance, or I can hear the television, but I don't understand them. And that's because they're only getting parts of the whole word, and they're missing the T's, the P's, the CH's. So if you have a family member wondering why why can they not understand me? They can hear me, but they don't understand me. Well, they're only getting part of that word.
The good news is that they can come here and they can get that solved, and you can give them an examination. I believe those examinations are free, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we can test their hearing to see what speech is actually of the whole spectrum of that they're having the problem with. And the good thing, there's actually a lot of nice hearing aids out there that people that are busy and they're active, that are very small, that people can't even see. So if they want it to be very discreet, they can, or sometimes people's hearing is a lot more, but they still have them make it more discreet so that they can handle all the different levels, which before we couldn't. They were the big, very large ones, and they've come a long ways in that technology. So we can really help a lot of different people.
Well, Greg, give us some contact information.
Okay, great. Yeah, they can notify us on their website at www.absolutehearingsolutions.com, or they can call us at the number on the screen here.
Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
I'm sitting on the Sarajim machine. This is one of the things that you're going to find here at Best Massage. We also found out what makes Best Massage unique. Moon Chung told us more. And if you want a great massage, you need to come here and check this out. So let's talk about people that stay in the same position for extended periods of time. How can you help them out?
Actually, imbalance of tight muscle throughout the body from the head to toe. While your body is twisted, your neck and shoulder and even tennis elbow, even calf and lower back, hamstring, calf down to your heel to toe is under a lot of stress over again. The tension will eventually build up and your muscle will tighten up, restricting movement. You may feel sensations such as numbness and tight tingling, and if you keep exercising without releasing, tension gets worse and worse.
What do you think is unique about Best Massage?
We're able to loosen tight muscle by manipulating and massaging the knot and bones. I specifically focus the lymph nodes. Most people have mucus build up their lymph nodes due to poor posture. Right. As a result, circulation is cut off and mucus remain the nodes.
Well, Moon, you have a Sarajim machine. So what exactly is that? What does that technology do for you?
The Sarajim is a medical device that originally in South Korea. It helps align the 26 bones in your spine as well as the 31 pairs of spine nerves. The spine protects your spine cord and also produce your blood. 31 spine nerves regulate important functions such as all senses, body temperature regulation, and heartbeat regulation.
Well, I got to tell you, Moon, I know you do a great job here. Give us some contact information where we can find you. I know you're on Bethel Road. Give us your address and give us your website and some contact.
Yes, sir. You can go bestmassageintown.com. Okay. This is 1306 Bethel Road and Columbus, and my telephone number is 614-457-5005.
Fantastic. Give Moon a call. You want to get that relaxation? You want to get that spine in line? This is a lady that can take care of you.